Close to home on Global News Morning is brought to you by White Point Beach Resort. It's a great day at White Point.
Well, good morning and welcome back. We are just one day away now from one of the best music festivals in Halifax, maybe even in the country. And this year marks a major milestone. Take a look.
It's something that I feel has helped Halifax grow exponentially as a musical and cultural hub.
So happy birthday, happy anniversary to the Halifax Pop Explosion.
If I'm going to shout out to anyone, it's probably Way Mason's mom and dad, who bailed us out one year, and Way himself, who kept the festival going for many, many years.
Happy 25th. Congratulations, HPX. You're finally able to rent the car.
2017 marks 25 years for the Halifax Pop Explosion. It kicks off tomorrow, runs until Saturday, with more than 100 bands taking over a number of venues around the city, in a festival that's famous for kind of featuring bands before they are famous. But there's established bands here as well. There's also an annual music conference for industry pros, and new this year is a cool new app from technology company Lixar, who has an office just down the street from us here around the corner. So joining us with more is James Boyle of the Halifax Pop Explosion, current executive director, and also from Lixar, Jonny Stevens, of course, is no stranger to the Pop Explosion, former executive director of the Pop Explosion as well. Guys, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome in. James, we'll start with you. Before we talk about the past, let's talk about the present. What's happening for this year?
You know, it's a 25th anniversary this year at the Halifax Pop Explosion. We've had I think, a really special lineup of artists this year. I've sort of maintained, I think this is going to be one of the years that people walk away with some incredible memories, that this is going to be one for the record books for sure.
What are you looking forward to the most? Which band is going to be the biggest buzz band out of 2017?
You know, there's 100 bands, and someone's always going to get mad at me for this answer. I guess can't please them all. But, you know, really, Lido Pimienta is, you know, coming in as a fire. She's like a firestorm, you know, a total independent artist, won the Polaris Prize.
Right.
Is part of our Feature Friday talks at the library, Central Library, that are free and open to the public. She's a powerhouse on stage, and she's really kind of embracing her career and taking it to the next level all by herself. That Polaris Prize win was huge, and she's got a lot to say. You know, single mother, a person of color working in the music industry, doing it kind of defying the odds. So she's going to be really incredible to come. And of course, Lee Field's coming, you know, as original member of the Kool and the Gang. A lot of people don't realize that. He's been around since '69. So it's a really incredible year to have Lee Fields here. Japan Droids. You know, it's a good mix of music. There's a lot of hip hop. You know, Scott Hellman's playing the Carlton. You know, he's got a top radio hit right now. So it's a very eclectic year, a very interesting year, and a very exciting year for music in Canada and for the Pop Explosion.
I can talk to you, Jonny, about both sides of this thing, not only as former director of the whole thing, but also from the Lixar side. Tell us a bit about Lixar and what your involvement is.
Yeah, it's a unique perspective. So Lixar has been a sponsor, a major sponsor of the festival for over 10 years now, and that's how I got to know the company. So I work as a sales representative for Lixar. I head up the East Coast operation, and I get to still be involved with the festival that I was so intimately involved in. And this year we're really, I think, ramping up the whole discovery phase. And the thing about the Pop Explosion, it is all about discovery, you know? Arcade Fire played just before Funeral came out. So this history of breaking bands before they really blow up is something that James and his team are doing right now. And it's something that we're trying to do with this application. So we developed the mobile application for the Halifax Pop Explosion this year. It's on Android and iOS, and it has a really cool feature that allows you to listen to audio of the bands. You can see it on screen right now. Listen to audio, listen to memories from James, from other music people, and just fans in the city. And it's all contextual, so it's based on where you are, what time of day it is. It's the only app like it in the world. We don't know of another one like this, and James has always been a kind of a sandbox for us, so we're just so happy and proud to be able to launch this application with him this year.
This is pretty cool too, because you can have this app up and running. It'll give you some of the history of, say, the marquee, or what bands have played here in past Pop Explosions, local voices on there too, right?
I've discovered so many bands that I didn't even know about just by listening to the app in my car driving home. So like Partner.
Yeah.
Who are these? Who is Partner? Who are they? Where did they come from?
Partner is a band that's playing on Thursday at the Seahorse, and really, José's got one of the best guitar tones in Canada. She's an incredible player. That's got a great rock record that just came out. it's going to be an exciting show for sure. And it's the stuff that you discover when you're flipping through, but it's more than just an audio interface. You're also learning about the city. You're standing in the North End, learning about the North End.
Yeah.
You're going to, downtown, learning about the downtown. It's hard to understand till you use it, and once you use it, it's pretty remarkable.
Jonny?
So one more quick plug that I would say, if any of the fans want to get out and make a recording of their own to have featured on the application, you can do that at lwave.com. So LWAYVE.com. You can record a little audio message, a happy birthday pop explosion, your favorite restaurant, any little thing about Halifax that you want to talk about, you can do it and it'll be featured on the application. Of course, keep it PG-13 maybe,
That's
or
right.
Adult supervision, but yeah.
If I could say one thing, the Cancer Bats show that's going to be a tribute to Black Sabbath. Can we have that at 1 p.m. instead of 1 a.m.?
You know what? It's the right time for a Black Sabbath show, and their name is Bat Sabbath.
I know.
So that's going to be incredible.
I mean, as a dad who works at 4 o'clock in the morning, 1 a.m.
Just keep it going.
I guess.
That's the way the week is. Just keep it going all night.
But a lot of the shows start at 6.
That's right.
So you can go from 6 to 11, 6 to 10, or 6 to 3 in the morning.
There you go. It's all at HalifaxPopExplosion.com as well, celebrating 25 years of this great festival. Our thanks to Jonny Stevens. Our thanks to James Boyle. Don't forget to get your tickets.